Hi everyone, it's Kathleen here from Los Cabos, Mexico. I am on my 60th birthday vacation with some of my children and grandchildren. I have finished the outline of my flamingo and I'm going to start on the fun 3D feathers for the flamingo. So I'm going to show you one of them. There's a name for them and I forgot if it's a Picot, but eventually when I get back home, I'll write the name of it in the description box. So I'm going to hand this camera over to my daughter-in-law, who's going to try to do the filming for me because I don't have my photo stand. And don't mind the ugly 60-year-old legs, just close your eyes. So we're going to be doing a triangle 3D feather, and you're going to need a stick pin, and that is maybe 3/4 of an inch. It's a thumb width, and I poked it in at the end, and I'm coming out where the center of my feather is going to be, which is, now it's not going to go in properly, at the bottom of the intersection of those lines, and my feather will be that tall from here to here, and it'll move anchored on the bottom. So when I want my feather to start along the bottom, so we're going to come out right in the corner, and I'm using a variegated thread, and it's a pearl cotton. So you start at the bottom and you're going to go around the pin, and you're going to go back down because I want this one feather to be incorporated there. So it's going to go down there. So I'm forming a triangle. Now I am going to come up in the center. Right in the center, if I can actually get my needle to cooperate. And then we are going to if I can remember how to do this. What happens if Grandma doesn't know how to do this? We're going to take this pin, wrap it around, and we're going to be weaving. So I'm going to say the word. I'm going to go, there's outside, the two outside ones, and then the inside one. So we're going to go outside. So we're going to go under, over, under. So outside, we're weaving in, out, and I'm just going to push it up as far as I can, and then I did outside. Now I'm going to go inside, just taking the one inside one. We're weaving. One row is on the outside, one is on the inside. Outside, you go under, over, under. So that's, and you're only catching the threads, you're not catching any of the fabric. And I'm pushing up against my woven area. Get that one scraggly thread out of there. Variegation will give nice color in the feathers. So we did the outer, so now we're going to go inner. So we're going back, forth, and I'm using the blunt end and the needle to go under the center. Now it's the outsides, under, over, under, and push up. Just the inside, under the inside one. Now we're going to go up the two outside ones, under, over, under, push up. The inside one, you go under the inside one. Outside ones, we go under, over, under, push up. Can you see how we get a weaving pattern? Again, the center. Now we're going to go on the two outside ones, under, over, under, push up, under the middle one, always to the right, outside, under, over, under, push up, we don't want to catch those little hairs of my fabric there, under the center one, the two outsides, under, over, under, push up, and it looks like a little hair got stuck, so push up. You see how beautiful that weaving is? Pearl cotton will give you a nice color, and look at the color variation. The center one, we always go under and to the right. And don't pull it too much, you just want it to lay flat. The outside we go under, over, under, and push up to tighten. Center to the right. Outside, under, over, under, and push up. And you see how I pulled too much? So I am just going to spread it out so it lays flat. Under the center, to the right. Outside, under, over, under. I was supposed to push up and I didn't, so I'm using my fingernail. To the right. The outside ones under, under, over, and under, and push up. And again, I pulled a little bit too tight, so you just move it, spread them out. The last, not the last, center to the right. Outsides, under, under, over, under. You see how I just about did a wrong thing there? And you have to be careful here because this last one, you don't want to catch the outline, you want to catch the picot. Or I call it a picot, I'm not sure if it's a picot stitch, I can't remember right now. And to the right, under the center. The two outside edges under, over, and this is, make sure you go grab that outer edge and you push up to tighten. Oops. Under the center to the right. And just pull it apart if you pulled it too tight. On the outside, under, over, under, push up. So this is a weaving stitch. Woven picot, that's what it's called. See, I knew eventually it would come to me. The center, under, woven picot, that's what it's called. Okay, we're getting close, so I might have two more passes. So let's go on the outer edge, under, over, and under, push up. Under the center to the right. Okay, I'm gonna try one more on the outside stitches. And I'd like to finish on the outside stitches. So under, over, and under. This might be the last stitch. I'm gonna leave this one at the last stitch so you can see the beautiful color variations, and it's gonna make our flamingo very vibrant. And I am going to, the next one would bring me under the center. So I'm just gonna bring my thread over the left thread and down that center thread. I'm just going to go down just before it, as if it was going underneath it. Pull my thread through, and I'm finished that one woven picot. I'm going to go to the back, and I'm going to tie a knot. because, okay, and then I don't want to have these little threads sticking out, so I'm just going to anchor it. It's called anchoring, and I'm just going to go under this first layer of thread, make sure I didn't grab anything, which I didn't. I'm going to pull it, and eventually I'll just cut that clip off. I don't have my scissors handy, so I want to turn it over and I want to show you. So let's turn it over. We were working on this Picot, woven Picot. So I'm going to take this stick pin out. I'm just going to place it here for now, and look, we have a 3D feather. I'm going to turn it around, and can you see how beautiful that's going to look with these different colors? I have these colors. These are Sue Spargo variegated threads, in case you're interested. The colors I am using, these are Elganza Pearl Cotton. It's a size 5 thread. The color is Easy M24. M means mixed. The next color I'm going to use is again a Sue Spargo size 5. The color is Easy M25. It has, this is several shades of bubblegum pink and fuchsia pink. This is fuchsia pink, bubblegum pink, and it looks like they're adding orange and yellow. The next one is maybe different shades of corals and pink. Elganza size 5, pearl cotton, Easy M31. I also have these Wonderful threads that I might be using in the I don't keep saying peacock tail, in this flamingo tail feathers as well. And they're if you can zoom in, Samantha, I'm going to turn these so they can see the numbers if you're interested. These are the colors I've used before. Wonderful Dark Coral 922. This is a size 8. Wonderful Cotton, Pearl Cotton, size 908, size 8, color 908. We're from the pool in Mexico, so children are screaming. Size 8, Pearl Cotton, Wonderful 330. And this is just an ivory. Any color of ivory will do. This is a size 8. I'm using 904. I've used gray for the beak and the eye. And it's Pearl Cotton, size 8, Wonderful, and the color is number 800. This outline stitch and this last feather, the outline stitch is that Easy M24. Sue Spargo, size 5, Pearl Cotton. I also have just a variegated turquoise that I'm going to be using somewhere, and these little wool roses I might stick somewhere. God knows why a peacock would have roses, but oh well, we're gonna try to stick them somewhere. I'm using these black pins because I'm gonna make some, yes, we're fine, thank you. I'm just going to be making some flowers or vines with the colors I have in here. So that's all for today. I wanted to show you how to make a woven Picot, and the next time I show you, it'll be all variegated, different colors, using all of my yarn, my threads in here for the beautiful flamingo feathers. Thank you, everyone. Bye from Mexico.